All right, guys, I'm gonna be showing you the biggest scams in SpongeBob Tower Defense so you guys don't lose your units like I lost mine. Yikes. All right, first up, guys, we're gonna go over the classic scam that I got so many DMs about. And that is people using YouTubers' names to scam your units. So here's a guy, he named himself Blam Sponge, and he scammed my subscribers their units. If you guys don't see the verified creator tag, or for example, for me, my username is actually Alopec, all right? It is not Blam Sponge, it is Alopec. And there should be a tag that says verified creator in purple, and that's how you know it's a real YouTuber. And anyways, don't get scammed like that because there's a lot of impersonators out there. The next scam is a classic one, and this is one I actually lost my shiny Wumbo sticky fins to. So make sure you guys help me report this guy. His name is Revenge for Andy. We're trying to get him banned, or at least get my unit back. So what people do is they say that they're going to 3-star or 5-star a unit for you. Now, I honestly thought I was probably gonna get scammed for this, but that doesn't make it any more bad. So here we go. So they're gonna tell you that they're gonna star your unit, and then you're going to give them your unit, right? And then they're gonna keep it and block you, okay? And then you lose your unit. So if somebody offers you to star your unit, they're probably going to scam you, all right? If you want them to not scam you, then you're going to have to make sure that they give you collateral. So what is collateral? So collateral is like a unit that has equal value to the one you're trading, right? So it might be maybe you could do 1 for 1 if it's a star trade. You can do 1 for 1, like, hey, I'll give you my square pants, you let me hold on to yours, and then you can star mine, and then I'll trade it back. So always make sure you guys are having collateral when you do a trust trade like this. All right, and this brings me to my next scam, and this is one that is very common now because people are trying to index units. So what's going to happen is people are going to ask to index your unit, and then they're just going to keep it. All right, and the thing is, there's a lot of units that are really rare to index, and if you loan them out, they could just keep it. So whenever you guys are indexing a unit, make sure you guys always provide some sort of collateral. That way, the person you traded is incentivized to actually give you your unit back. The whole point of this, guys, is you're trying to make sure there is no incentive to scam, all right? So if they're going to take your unit and then also lose their very valuable unit, they're not going to do it, okay? You always need to make sure the incentives are in the right place. And this goes for any facet of life, all right? You always want to make sure people are incentivized to do what you want them to do, all right? This goes for any facet of your life, not just Roblox, all right? The next scam, guys, is buying any game pass in the shop. Now, why is this a scam? Because your boy Blam's gonna give it to you for free, guys. Comment down below if you guys need any free game passes, especially any of these starred ones. I have given away thousands of game passes on the channel. So subscribe, like, and comment down below your Roblox username if you guys want any free game passes. All right, I wish they would tell me like some sort of statistic on how many thousands we've given away, but I legit have thousands more. Like, look at this, guys. I have 1,000 3x game speeds. So if you want any of these game passes, comment down below, subscribe, and your boy will hook you up. All right, the next scam is trading for units that are going to get immediately destroyed in value. Here is an example, sticky fins. There's going to be thousands, if not millions of sticky fins printed. You always want to make sure you are trading for units that are going to go up in value, all right? It's called inflation. So units like sticky fins, there can be unlimited of them. Every day there's thousands and thousands of them being printed. So if you trade for a unit like sticky fins, make sure you're trading it because you're going to use it, and don't trade too much. Now what you want to do is you want to trade for units that will never ever have more copies printed of them. For example, Snow Sponge. There is never ever going to be more Snow Sponges printed unless they do so in an admin abuse. So what that means is if you want to not get scammed, you need to trade your units that can be inflated like sticky fins. You want to trade your sticky fins for units like Snow Sponge that cannot be inflated, okay? All right, so the next scam is the spanner. All right, the standard banner, you're gonna see, look at this, guys, 0.05, 3,500 cost, 17.5, so about 5 times the cost, and you're only getting double the odds. So if you have limited amount of gems, don't spin on this banner. But if you have unlimited gems like your boy, then hey, do whatever you want, guys. All right, the next scam, guys, is the baby prunes scam. If you guys don't know, baby prunes have been duped to high heaven. So what happens is there's this one YouTuber named Lewis, and he traded for a baby prunes. And what happened is those baby prunes were actually a dupe, because I'm gonna be honest, all of the baby prunes are duped at this point. Like, there's so few actual baby prunes, and the thing is, baby prunes were literally in the game for so long. There have been so many dupe eras. If you end up with 2 dupe units in your inventory, one of them will be deleted. So whenever you're trading for a highly duped unit, please be careful, because you might end up like Lewis and trade your rare unit. I'll show you what he traded. He traded an SW Blackjack, a Chum Brute, and he traded a Baby Prunes, and he ended up having his unit deleted. Now, I don't think Dave is a scammer or anything. The thing is, it's just a part of the game's code. If you're trading for a highly duped unit, you got to be very careful, because if you end up with 2 duped units in your inventory, one of them is going to delete itself. So whenever you're trading for highly duped units, please guys, be careful, and honestly, I would stay away. Baby Prunes ain't worth it. You're going to lose all your units like Lewis lost his. All right, here's my next favorite scam. All right, this is from Boogie Boogers on my channel. I have 2 exist pet, Pookie. Oh my gosh, and look at this, guys. So he thought he got a rare pet, and look at what the pet was, guys. The pet ended up being Camp Karen. The problem with Camp Karen is this is actually the dev's fault. So, Tyson, Zach, I'm talking to you. You are letting your players get scammed, and this is your fault. You could fix this in like 10 minutes. So, I'm sorry, but a lot of people have been getting scammed because of a bug in your game. And the bug is this, guys. It says 2 exist for the Camp Karen. All right, the devs have let this bug in the game for so long. You don't know how many DMs I've gotten of people being like, yo, Blam, I traded for this rare pet. Oh my gosh. And the pet was this, Camp Karen. Now you may be like, oh, there's 2 exist. It's really rare. Well, let me show you something, guys. Guys, it's a reward for playing story mode. I can get hundreds, if not thousands. Guys, it's a reward for freaking story mode. Guys, are you 0.5 chance for freaking story mode? It is not a rare unit, okay? There is way more than 2 that exists. If I let my macro on that for a night, shucks, man, we might have 1,000 existing, guys. So please do not trade for this unit. And if you want one, it's very easy, guys. And yeah, devs, if you're watching, maybe take a look at Lewis's case. He traded for this Baby Prunes and ended up getting deleted. That's my theory, is one of them was a dupe. That's my theory. All right, so this next one is kind of a 2-parter, okay? This one is, whenever you're trading, you always want to check a value list. But also, guys, value lists are all fake and they're all there to scam you, okay? So it's kind of a balance. All right, whenever you're looking at a value list, you always have to think, is this a unit that is going up in value, or is this unit that is going down in value? Remember earlier in the video, we were talking about inflation, like sticky fins, thousands of them are being printed every day, and Chum Brutes, I guess Baby Prunes is getting duped. So, you know, thousands of them are getting printed per day too. But units like, I guess, Snow Sponge, not many of those exist. So you want to take a look at the value list. Now, I don't endorse anyone, guys. Honestly, all of these value lists, guess what these value lists are made from? People who actually trade the game, and they're manipulating the value lists to make money. All right, so keep that in mind. All of these value lists are biased, fake, please, guys. However, they're going to give you a general idea. So that they're going to tell you kind of a realm of, is it a somewhat of a fair trade? So you kind of want to take these values kind of loosely, and you always want to think, is this unit's going to get more printed, or it's going to go deflation, all right, as people get banned or quit the game, etc. So units like Potty the Parrot, you're going to see 0 value because they're getting printed. Heck, I could have 1,000 of these if I really wanted to. If you guys want a free Potty the Parrot, let me know. I'll make a stream where I open up a few hundred of them. Just let me know. So it'll kind of tell you this here too. So for value lists, they can be a pretty big scam, guys. Don't trust them. Always think in your head, 1, do people want this unit? Does this unit do a lot of damage? 2, is this unit going to go up in value or down in value because of how rare it's going to get? Or is it going to get inflated? Think of stuff like that. And I would say in general, you're going to be doing pretty well on the trading. And also, guys, think of like admin abuse and what items exist in the game. So you guys know that we have secret potions. So this means SW secrets aren't worth anything. SW limiteds aren't worth anything. All right, same thing with this one. So keep stuff like that in mind, and you should be good to go. All right, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know if I missed any scams down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.